Good day, friends. Wish you all the best wherever you are in this world. Last week I uploaded a video for cooking meat لقمه. Today I would like to cook a veggie one. The ingredients are different, but the procedure is almost the same. For those of you who may not know, I have a similar channel on YouTube. I have added a link into description. Please have a look when you have time. Now the ingredients that we are going to use for this dish is cauliflower. As you can see, I've chopped them finely. Some green peas, white onion, mushrooms finely chopped, carrot, and also cabbage that I've shredded. I also boiled some potato and peeled it and cut it into pieces. Now we also need some garlic and ginger. Now we are going to prepare the powder that we need for this dish. So we're going to have half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of turmeric, one tablespoon of aromatic herb mixture that I put the ingredients in the description. You can have a look and see what it consists of, and a teaspoon of salt. Now we've got everything ready. We're gonna start cooking them. Into a pan I'm going to add some coconut oil, and we are going to first thing that we are going to add is the onions. And wait for the onion to get a little softer. When the onion is a little softer, we are going to add the garlic and ginger. And mix them. Now we are going to start adding the vegetable from harder ones to softer ones. So first thing is the cauliflower. You can see how finely I chopped them. Everything has to be very small and minute for this dish. Next would be the carrot. We give time for each of them to get a little softer. Then the cabbage. That is a little big, so I'm going to eat it. Now we will add the mushrooms. And the green peas. I'm trying to keep the balance. Now the potatoes. These are boiled potatoes. They are a little bit bigger in size, so I'm gonna smash them into little pieces. And now we mix everything together. When it's all mixed, we are going to add the powder mixture. So we are going to sprinkle the powder all over it. And then start mixing again. Now I'm going to reduce the heat a little bit and start making the dough. Now for preparing the dough, we need 3 cups of all-purpose white wheat flour. So we are going to use 3 cups, and because the butter has to be half as much, so we are going to use 1.5 cup of butter. Now we are going to add the butter. Butter has to be cold. And now we add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure it's baking powder, not baking soda. And 1 teaspoon of salt. Now we put the lid on the food processor and start it just for 1 or 2 minutes. When it's mixed, then we stop it and start adding ice cold water from the top. We add the water little by little as needed to see when the dough will be ready. So I'm using a strainer so that the ice doesn't drop there. Now we start the food processor again. And we keep adding more water from the top, ice cold water. Then you will see the dough forms a ball, and you see the ball going around the food processor. That is when the dough is ready. So we turn it off and let me create some space here and show you the dough. As you can see, it's all ready now. So we are going to take it out and sprinkle some flour on the board and try to form a ball with the dough, as I'm doing. And then we put it in a bowl and cover it with nylon. When it's covered, we are going to put it in the fridge for about 1 hour so that there will be enough time for baking powder to do its job. Okay. Now 1 hour has passed and we took the dough out of the fridge, uncover it and get the dough out. Because the size of this is big for the board, I will cut it and use half. Now we shape the remaining dough and put some flour on top of it so that when we use the roller it doesn't stick. Now we are going to roll it and flatten it. We will use the roller to get it the same thickness that we wanted for this dish. Okay, almost there. That should be good enough. Now we are going to get circles out of it. I'm using this cup because I like the size of the top of it. So we press it down and get a circle. Now we are gonna add our vegetable mixture in the middle. I put a little bit of water on the edges so that when we fold it, they stick together. Now we add the vegetable mixture in the middle. And fold it, put the edges on top of each other. Now we are going to use a fork to press down so that the edges stick together, and also by doing that we give it a nice shape as well. Okay, that's one. I do one more and then we do the rest off the camera. So press down and get the circle. Water around the edges. Add the vegetable mixture in the middle. And fold it. Put the edges together and use a fork to have the edges stick together. Okay, now that's two. And I'm going to do the rest off the camera, not to waste your time. Now we will add the frying pan on the stove and put some cooking oil in it, and then drop the loqmeh, that veggie loqmeh that we made on top of it. Now the loqmeh are fried and done. We are going to use we are going to prepare the sauce. We add one quarter of a cup of vinegar, a tablespoon of tamarind, a tablespoon of pomegranate sauce, a 1 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar, this is quite thick, so I have to stir the vinegar to get it off. We will add 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of red pepper. This is cayenne, liquid cayenne. You can add powder if you like, and the amount of hot sauce that you add depends on how spicy you would like it to be. Now we are going to add another half a cup of vinegar, but I'm trying to clear what is stuck on the spoons first. Now we add a quarter of a cup of apple cider vinegar again. So altogether it's half a cup. The amount of sauce that I made is enough for the maybe a little more than enough for the amount of loqmeh that we are cooking. I use the same sauce for samosa as well. Now we pour it into a sauce bottle. And put the cap on and put it beside the serving dish that we have the loqmeh on. Thanks for watching.